Hello everyone and welcome to Read by Ed. This is my book review page and I'm so thankful that you've decided to come by. I really do appreciate your support and hopefully we can continue to build a great relationship and hopefully you get stuff out of the books that I read. Today's book review is going to be on the $100 Startup by Chris Guillebeau. The reason why I picked this book actually is the reason why I have this page. I learned so much from this book. It's awesome. $100 Startup. It's for anyone who has passions and thinks that they can create something from their passion. My passion is books and reading and learning. I've realized lately that I haven't read books that I have, so I wanted to create a page to not only hold me accountable, but to share what I'm reading. Now, the format of these reviews will go as such. Number 1, is it easy to read? Number 2, where did I get it from? Number 3, what's the summary? Number 4, takeaway and benefits. Number 5, what stood out the most? Number 6, practical steps. Number 7, how to implement those practical steps. And then at the end, I'll recommend who should read it and how it will help you. So I'll start off with easy to read. It was easy to read. This book was very easy to read. I really enjoyed this book. It was hard to put down at sometimes. I got a family, so I have other things that call me. But it was easy to read. I love reading stories about different individuals. Where did I get it from? I got it from Johnson County Public Libraries. I'm a big fan of public libraries now. I wish I would have known more about them when I was a young professional. I spent so much money on books, and it's just so great to just get a local public library card, and just rent out books. So shout out to public libraries. The summary: this book just helps invigorate and encourage any person that has a skill and has a passion. And what I mean by that is it helped me look into my skills and passion. But the other thing into that, into once again redefining, reintroducing, or even reinvigorating your passions, this book does an incredible job of debunking the myths of building a business. So I know building a business can be intimidating, being an entrepreneur can be intimidating, different things like that. This book definitely debunked all that and really made it very simple. Some of the takeaways and benefits. One of the takeaways I had for me personally is start now. Start now. You know your passion. I know my passion. Start now. For me, I'll speak a little bit more later in the video what that looks like for me. Another takeaway was the simplicity of starting a business. It's really simple. 2 more takeaways I have from it: passion plus skill into the right problem marketplace is an opportunity. So if you put your passion and skill in the right marketplace, it becomes an opportunity for you. And then the right passion plus the right audience is the right business. And that right there was just big for me, because I'm seeing these stories of people. I mean, there was a person with a mattress, a person with code writing, someone with that taught IT things, someone with yoga, someone with a chef, but they had the right passion and the right audience, and so that business was right for them. What stood out the most to me is something in chapter 1 where he talked about the convergence. And the convergence is the intersection between my passion and what others care about, or your passion, what others care about. That was big for me. I've been working on something for some years now, and I'm like, how do I do this? How do I do this? But he showed me that I just have to find my passion here, and then what people care about. And it's like a Venn diagram, that in between there is a convergence, and the convergence equals opportunity. Some of the practical steps, he has some forms that I'm filling out, the one-page business plan and a 39-step checklist for a startup. There's a lot of things in here, he has a lot of graphs, tables, other information things. He's got a 1-paragraph agreement if you're doing business with someone else. Those are things that I am filling out practically. And then the last part, implementing. Right now, I'm implementing everything I learned from this book into creating a manual for where I work personally. I work in college athletics, and I think that there is an area in my job personally is player development, and I think there's a lot of people who want to know more about it, and so I am personally working on something, a manual to kind of talk about what I do. I don't have all the answers, but this is what I do, this is what I think about it, and going from there. I recommend this book to anyone with an entrepreneurial mind, anyone with a passion who wants to create, and anyone that feels like they're stuck in a rut in their identity. This is a great book. Chris, thank you so much for writing this. Y'all have a good one. This is Read by Ed. Thank you once again for checking out the video. Be blessed.